Hi guys, this is Mary. You're watching Cards TV, and it's been about a month since we did the last Q&A, and y'all have had a lot of questions, so I want to make sure that I answer them. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you or, just not getting back to you on your questions. So the first question is, where do I get the sentiments for my cards? A lot of them come out of my head. I'll just get a phrase and I think I have to use that. I'll see something, I write it down. I have an envelope full of pieces of paper with little things on there that I've seen. And then I also have some books, and I go to Google sometimes, and I'll Google something. This book, it's from EK Success, and it's by Crystal Dawn Perry. It's called The Right Words, and it has lots of poems in it. Some of them are long, some are short. It's got an index with all the different subjects it covers. This is good for scrapbooking, and it has poetry, and then some of the things are like Bible scriptures in the second part. Some of them are short, and you can use them for a card, but I like this one. Crystal Dawn Perry also wrote this one, and it's also from EK Success, called Top Titles and Tips 2. And this is also primarily for scrapbooking, but sometimes if you just read a topic or just like a title, it'll get you going and you can come up with something else. Like this is for baby, love at first sight, new baby, things like that. It just helps you think about it, and then you can maybe come up with something on your own. This is another little one I've had for years called Suitable Sayings. It doesn't have as much as the other ones. Kathy Lewetjen put this out from Grace Publications. I don't know if you can still even get this one, but it has lots of little sayings and sentiments, and then they give you some blanks so you can write in your own if you see something or think of something. But that's where I get them, and I also Google things. The second question is, where do you get the bead chain? Like I put on my little family album. And where I got that one, I had 2 pair of tweezer beads, so I just took one off and took the little tag off, because I really wanted the shorter chain, and it had it. But my husband tells me you can probably get this at a hardware store, and you might be able to find it at Hobby Lobby or somewhere that carries things for beading. Maybe Michael's might have it, or maybe Joann's. But that's where I got that one. Whoops. The next question is, how do I color hand stamps or digital stamps? What do I use? Well, I have a very small set of Prismacolor pencils. This is the one in the tin. And this one has 12 colors. And these are very creamy, soft, almost like crayons. And they're really good for coloring. And after you color around your edges with whatever colors you're going to use, you take these paper stumps, they're blending stumps, and you can take something like Sansador or Gamsol, which is kind of like a paint thinner, and you would dip your paper stump in there, and then you would go around the outside of your image and start pulling the color in, and you just keep adding more color and shading, and I am really not very good at it. There are lots of people that are. Go to YouTube. One lady I know that's really good is Jennifer McGuire, and I believe her channel is Jennifer McGuire Inc. She's really good, and she's got some great tutorials. After I have done mine, I will go back with some ink and, kind of sponge around the edges just to help maybe hide some of my imperfections or help blend the colors some. But I'm not a very good good one at coloring, but that is what I use. Let's see. Okay, do I prefer the Scotch adhesive or the two-way glue pen? For small things, I like the two-way glue pen. For things like the mini albums, right now I really prefer the Scotch. It takes about a minute to dry to a permanent bond. The two-way glue pen dries so quickly, sometimes I can't get things positioned where I want them, and then I don't have a permanent bond. It's just temporary. So because it may take me a little longer on a mini album, I do prefer the Scotch. It does a real good job and it holds. Okay, let's see. What are my top 5 favorite cartridges? Okay, let's go with number 5, Paper Doll Dress Up. It's got tons of stuff on there besides just little paper dolls. Number 4, same way for this one. It's just chock full of things, other than the little paper dolls. One of my very first ones. I love this. I use it lots. Doodle Charms. It's a great little cartridge. That was number 3. Number 2, I reach for this one a lot. It's got tons of stuff in there, and this is also where I get my little frames. But this is also a great cartridge. And I think y'all know number 1, ta-da, A Child's Year. The one that I've probably been driving y'all crazy with. And I did say I was going to move on, and I will. I might have to do 1 or 2 more things, but that's number 1. Okay, where did I get my new green, Cricut green mat? It's a Fiskars mat. It's big. Oh, let's see. It is probably 24 by 36. And I actually got it in the sewing section in Walmart. And it's actually for quilters. But it's nice and thick. It's got a good finish on it. It's got the marks where I can tell, where an inch is. So I grabbed this sucker. I love it. Okay, am I ever going to do a video on making the chili that I talked about when I did a card the other day? I don't think y'all want to see me cook. I love to cook, but you probably wouldn't like seeing me do it. It's a messy process. And my chili recipe is pretty basic. You can find it in any good cookbook. Okay, what kind of camera do I use? I'm using a 6-year-old Kodak EasyShare 5 megapixel camera with a 2 gigabyte memory card in it. And that's what I do my videos on. My tripod is like 20 years old, but it works great. I love my camera. Just love it. Let's see. Okay. Am I ever going to be doing any books or DVDs? If y'all would be interested, I will probably do some DVDs, but I need to hear from y'all if you would like me to or what you'd like me to do them on. So that pretty much concludes the Q&A. I did want to tell you, I'm right now almost at 950 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm at 250 on followers on my blog, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. You're just the best. So whichever comes first, either 300 on my blog or 1,000 on YouTube, I'll be doing a giveaway. So hopefully that's coming up soon. But you guys are just wonderful. I love all your comments, your questions, and just keep them coming. I really, really appreciate it. And thanks for watching Cards TV. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.